Hey, beautiful souls. Happy Monday. Happy Motivational Monday. Happy Magic Monday. Happy Movement Monday, because that's what we're going to talk about today. Welcome to another lively conversation with me, Paulette Rees-Denis. I am your movement motivator, your passion instigator, magic maker. What else? What else? Transformational lifestyle coach. I love working with you creative people to help build your dreams, to help you step into your authenticness, your wholeness, your aliveness, because I feel alive. I have been through many things. As a raging sage that I am these days, I love coming to you and seeing what's going on with you. Hey, and when you do join me, give me a wave, tell me where you're from, and please, don't be afraid to ask questions or give your comments. I love that too. And so I've been coming to you every Monday now for a while, on and off over the years actually, but just recently over the last couple of months. And choosing a topic that's kind of going on in my head. And I've been thinking so much about the joy of movement. The joy of movement. And that can be any kind of movement. But it's so important. Of course, I am a dancer. I'm a yogi. I am a runner. I love to move my body. I always have. I always will. But there's so many reasons for that. It's because it feeds me. It feeds me. And it's so important to feed your body, to feed your heart and soul, to feed your emotional mind, so that you can keep living a fuller, more beautiful, more connected life, more expansion, more abundance, more health and wellness, especially as we grow older. Especially as we grow older. So important to bring in all kinds of movement, cross-training, depending on where you are in your movement phase. And a lot of you who follow me are professional dancers or semi-professional dancers or hobby dancers and hobby yogis, creatives, artists, musicians. But as we grow older, we want to keep that energy, that aliveness of movement, right? Hello. And I just think there's so much joy in movement. And of course, what helps me move is music. Music feeds my soul. Music helps me move. Barbara says, yes, got to keep moving. That's right. That's right. For so many of those reasons. For shifting energy, for well-being, for emotional stability, for juicing up your joints, for pure joy of expression. And that's mostly what I'm talking about, that joy of freedom, of being able to move your body with ease. Right? Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. I love it. And I have found, as I've grown older and working with older, predominantly women, in my classes and in my coaching practice, that so many women are afraid to keep moving, afraid to step out of the box. They haven't danced since high school or college, or they're a little bit sore or stiff, or they put on some weight. And that's when it's most important, is to keep juicing your joints for all the reasons of well-being, of growing older, but still about finding the joy of your own expression. Just remember when you were a little baby or a child and the freedom you had with moving. Remember spinning and spinning and spinning until you fall down and you're laughing and oh my gosh, it's so fun. And as we've grown older, we've stepped into a box of self, what's the word I'm looking for? Of being embarrassed, of, oh, I can't move, so I'm not going to dance, or I don't know how to do that, so I'm not going to dance, or my body doesn't work like it used to, so I'm not going to try. And that's so sad because we want to keep that energy alive, to feel the freedom of movement. And again, it goes back to music, right? It goes back to music. Finding the music that moves you. Finding the music that rocks your world. And, and so, and today in one of my posts, oh, Barbara, oh, great point. I don't think enough of us work on our balance as we get older. And I actually do that a lot in my yoga class. We do a lot of balance poses and a lot of balance strengthening workouts, because that is so true as we get older. So that's a really good point. So there's so many reasons for keeping your soul alive. Soul alive. Yes. And in my blog post today, that's what I was starting to talk about. In my blog post today, I did a quote from my book called Tribal Vision, A Celebration of Life Through Tribal Belly Dance. And one of the chapters is about the music that we created as a troupe, as a group and a troupe of dancers and musicians. And I talk about the instrumentation. I talk about how we did some creating and how it was to work with musicians and dancers. But just some of the things that I said was how music can rip my heart out. And I mean that in such a good way. I mean, how many of you can sit around and listen to music and cry? Or listen to the lyrics and go, oh my God, she or he is singing to me. Or listen to the music and it's like, oh, I just have to move. I just have to, I want to like wave my arms and I want to move my hips. Or there's some amazing drum beat while you're cooking dinner and you're dancing around your kitchen. So it can make my soul bleed, my heart sing, my voice cry, my hips shimmy and shake. From the time I was young, I started having music in my life so early. My mom was always singing and playing organ and in choirs, and my brother played guitar, and then I started playing guitar. I started playing the organ, and I lived for music. And I was a dancer. I lived to dance. Like every day after school, I went to dance class. And that's what I wanted. That's all I wanted. Because it made me alive. It was my form of expression. Now, not everybody is that intensely passionate about dance to make it their career, which I have done and been so incredibly grateful for that. So incredibly grateful. But I get sad when I see people that are sedentary, or they're afraid to move, or they put on weight in their older age, and it hurts to move. And is that really how you want to move through life? Not being able to feel that freedom of expression, that ease of movement. Now, I'm not passing judgment on anybody or anything. That's not what I'm here to say. I I love to dance and I love music. I love to play music. I love to see music. I love live music. I love to hear music. I love to write music. It inspires me to write poetry or to write songs. So, what is it about music that touches one's heart or soul or body? For everyone, it's different, right? It's different. And we all have different musical tastes, and there's so much beautiful variety. And even today, there's so many ways to access so much music that we didn't have, 20, 30, 40 years ago, which is really amazing. Amazing. But the sound of the voice or the melody line, and it could be just like mesmerizing and intoxicating and sexy and sensual, or it could be like, massive drum beats that you just want to get up and jump and scream and holler. Sometimes it can reach down deep inside. Sometimes it can just like, hey, that doesn't do a thing for me. It's beautiful. You know what you like to listen to, and you know how you like to move. Oh. I guess what I'm trying to do and say today is take some time and get your body out there. Commit to yourself for your own well-being. Commit to being present in your skin. And listen. Listen. Now, I love silence too. I don't have to fill my day up with music, but when I do, I choose it. I choose it. What's my mood? Is it good old country? Is it, Middle Eastern belly dance? Is it tribal? Is it drums? Is it island songs with the ukulele? Because I play a lot of those songs myself. And when I dance, it could be just some beautiful lilting, slow music that just makes my hips do little toximes, and those are some belly dance terms, toximes and mayas, and or it could be fast shimmies and hip bumps and just grooving, or just wild dancing out in the nightclub. I saw an R&B singer a couple weeks ago, and I was crazy dancing. Crazy dancing. I got everybody else in the club dancing, so there you go. Because I can't sit still. And you know what is so cool? Even my mom, who's 96, who walks with a walker, she can sit down and just tap her feet and go, because she's always been a dancer too. She cannot hear music and not move. She can't dance like she used to. She's got it. She's got it. She can feel that rhythm. She can hear those tunes, and she can remember a lot of the words from past years of listening to music, which is also so really important. One of the things I mentioned earlier in this article was, when I was 12 and 13 and younger and older, and I was listening to lots of albums. Yes, albums. I had them spread all over my room. I'd sit on the floor. I'd play my stereo. I'd open up all the albums. How many of you guys listen to albums? Now I still listen to albums because it's all coming back. So now I have a whole wall of albums. And I tell you, I can listen to like an oldies station and listen to those songs, and I freaking know every word. It's hilarious. It's like, oh my God, I haven't heard that song in 40 years, and I can still sing that song because it imprinted on me. at a certain time in my life. It imprinted. And that was really important. You know, it's great for your memory. It's great for memories. Like I can hear a song and go, oh yeah, I remember where I was then or who I was with. And that's so fun. So there's just so many reasons for music. It's art, it's creativity, it's passion, it's wildness, it's exotic, it's erotic. And dance, you can say the same thing. It's joy, it's life, it's body expression, it's freedom, it's um, it's healthy, it's being in your body and being present in your body and participating in your aliveness. Like, what rocks your boat? What just keeps you alive? And now in some cases it might be playing music, right? So I play music. I know a lot of you play music. And that's incredible. I'll remember I was at a vintage trailer rally and we host a music jam. And we had 17 musicians playing with us one night. And this was like, you know, every kind of music, from ballads to country, all different instrumentations. And it was just, we were just jamming. Nobody knew anybody. We were just jamming. And it was just like, I was so high. It was also that expression of that group dynamic. That group just coming together for pure joy, for expression, and for sharing in that creation. Barbara says, yes, drumming feeds my soul. Yeah, baby, right there with you. It does, it does, it does. And when you get in that circle of connection, and the same thing with the dance, when you get in that group, you know, whether it be a class, or, you know, a party or whatever, where everybody's dancing, or the club, and there's that pulse, and there's that connection, and there's eye connection, and then there's soul connection. And you just have that. And so many people are afraid to let go, afraid to get into that space. And so I invite you to experiment and try. Try is not really a word. I shouldn't even say that word, try, because I'm always the one that says, nope, you don't try. You do or you don't. But allow yourself to be in that place. Now, of course, you know, you want to listen to your body. You don't want to do anything that hurts, that will hurt you. But, you know, just find a way to release, to enjoy, to feel the pleasure in your body. You see, I'm kind of getting into this little session here with myself. Because it is just joyful, and it's energy raising, and it can be ecstatic. And when you're done, you know, and the thing that I say a lot too is, how many of you have been signed up for a dance class, and maybe it's after work, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm too tired, I don't want to go, but you go anyway. And when you get there, you do the class, and when you leave, you are flying high, because you've changed your energy. Movement, even little pieces of movement, can change and shift your energy. It doesn't have to be dancing per se. It can be exercises, it can be breathing techniques that will change and shift your energy. If you're tired and you want to lift yourself up, if you're feeling sad, you want to lift yourself up, if you're feeling wired and you want to put yourself down. There's so many ways to use movement to facilitate, because it's body, mind, and spirit, because you're all connected. And music can be that catalyst. Movement is the catalyst. But music can help you find that place. So I really invite you to find some tunes. Could be new tunes, could be old tunes, it could be oldies, could be new songs, wherever you are in that range of music. And make a playlist. Maybe you'll make a playlist for relaxing music, and maybe you'll make a playlist for like kick-ass, dancing, crazy wildness. And express yourself. Express your heart and soul. What do you guys have to say about that? And I'd love you to share your playlist with me. I shared mine with you today on my blog. You can go to www.paulettereesdenis.com and join my email list. Check out my blog. And Barbara says, I love making playlists. I know, it's just so fun because there's just so much incredible music out there. And again, give it a title, give it a mood. Give yourself a mood and see how it feels. But step out of the box, step into your body. Try something different. Go work out at the gym, or go take a dance class, or try some yoga, or go to Pilates, or step into your body, because this is all we have. This is it, people. Seriously, this is all we have. We might have a house and whatever, but your body is your temple. And you have all these beautiful senses. And you have abilities to move and to connect with your inner self and with your outer self, and then with each other. And just enjoy the joy of movement. All right, my loves. Let me know how you feel about this. Let me know what you're thinking. Share your songs. Ask me questions. I'm here for you. And have a blessed day.